Alright, hopefully you can hear me just fine. I know this looks a little bit weird, but I wanted to give my thoughts on the past meet this past weekend that I did, King of the Cave, in Maryland here. Um, so originally when I signed up for this meet, I knew I had a busy spring coming up, um, and so I just wanted to pick a meet that was kind of local, that I could not have to travel too far for, and just could train and go do that. And originally, I also didn't plan on cutting down to the 90 kilo, down to 198, just because I had just done it in December of this past year for King of the Platform, which was a pretty competitive meet. I didn't want to do it again that soon, but then as training went on and the closer we got, my weight wasn't increasing as much as I thought it would, which was a good thing because my strength was going up a lot. And I um, kind of, not last minute, but probably more last minute than what I would like, I decided to cut down to uh, 90 kilo. Um, I ended up cutting down a little bit more than what I had wanted to. Um, I was over a kilo underweight. So I was about 195, 196 pounds going in. So I was a few pounds under, um, which at the time didn't feel like it was too much. I felt fine, still felt strong. Um, when I did my IV and water loaded, or my IV and then recomped and everything, I felt fine going into the next day of lifting. And then, to my standard, at least, it was just a pretty disappointing day. I essentially repeated everything I did in December, um, and just didn't execute on squats the way I wanted to. That was kind of my main goal. But I had decided before that no matter what the outcome of that meet was, I'm going to go up to the 100 kilo, commit to gaining some pounds here this summer and fall, going into King of the Platform again. It's just a really competitive meet that I went to, and I enjoyed it. I came pretty close to winning if I just did a few things differently, and I would really like to go win that meet. So that's what I'm going to focus on now. Um, I also, in the meantime, want to focus more on actually putting out consistent YouTube videos and other content to, sorry, putting out consistent YouTube videos and other content that um, people want to see, whether it's just training or eating or other stuff going on. I'd like to do that. So if anybody has suggestions or anything that they want to see, they can let me know. Um, but yeah, I'm going to try to do at least 2 to 3 videos a week. They'll be pretty simple, like I have been, just what I'm doing in the gym. Hopefully, I'll talk a little bit more than I usually do. It's weird kind of getting used to that. Um, so, yeah, we're on our way to the gym now. This is going to be the first workout that I've done since Saturday, so a few days of rest. I feel pretty good overall. There's a few things that are still sore, like my neck is still a little sore. Surprisingly, my thumbs, like this little muscle right here, is super sore from whatever reason. I don't know if it's because of the mono lift we were using and the way that the squat bar was kind of positioned on my hand. I had to almost rotate it a little bit in my hand while I was squatting. Um, but either way, I feel pretty good overall. So we're going to see how I feel in the gym and, yeah, just go about a normal Tuesday bench and arms and everything else I got to do. So I will see you guys in there.